Okay, coming to the row minima method, this is the destination and here is the source. From source to destination, we have to find out the basic feasible solution, and here we having the demand and we having the supply. Coming to the demand, 7 plus 12 plus 17 plus 9, getting a 45. Next, coming to supply, 22 plus 15 plus 8, getting a 45. Therefore, in two cases we have the table is in balanced case. While doing the sum of demand, doing the sum of supply, getting a 45. Therefore, table is in a balanced case. To find out the basic feasible solution, initiate basic feasible solution applying for the table. For the row minimum method, in row, while comparing to the first row, which is the smallest element? 3 is the smallest element. 3 is the smallest element. Here, comparing with the supply and demand, here, which is the smallest one? 12 or 22? 12 is the smallest one. Therefore, we are placing the demand in this box. Next, and okay. Therefore, demand we having the smallest. While because we are placing here, we are cancelling the whole column, cancelling the whole column. Next one, which is the smallest? 6, 5 and 4. Which is the smallest one? 4 is the smallest one. While comparing with demand, here 9, and comparing with supply, here we having how much? 10, because we are already detecting 22 minus 12, getting a 10. 22 minus 12, we are getting a 10. And comparing with the rest of supply having 10 and 9, because 9 is the smallest one, we are placing the 9 in this box. Next, because this is the smallest one now, we're cancelling the whole column. Already we are cancelling the second column and we are cancelling the fourth column, because this is the smallest and this is the smallest while comparing with the supply. And how much rest of we have? 10 minus 9, 1 is there. 10 minus 9, how much rest of is there? Supply 1 is there. And next we having a 6 and 5. 6 and 5. Okay, comparing with 6 and 5, which is the smallest one? 5 is the smallest one. 5 is the smallest one now. And while comparing with here, we having 17 here and we having 1 here, because 1 is the smallest one. Then therefore supply is smallest than the demand, because we having 17 here, we having 1 here. Therefore replacing the 1 in this box. Next, because this is the smallest one now, we are cancelling the whole row, this one and this one, whole row, we are cancelling the whole row. Next coming to the second row, here only 5 and 2, already this column and this column is already cancelled, because rest of we having 5 and 2. In comparing to which is the smallest element? 2 is the smallest element. In comparing with demand, how much it is there? 16. In second row supply, how much it is there? 15. And 15 is 16. And 15 is the smallest one. Therefore, we are placing the 15 in the cell. Cancelling the whole row. And 16 minus 15, how much we are getting? 1. 16 minus 15, how much we are getting? 1. 16 minus 15, how much we are getting? 1. Next, coming to the third row, 5 and 8, because you already cancelled the second column and second column and fourth column also. The rest of elements in the third row we having 5 and 8. While comparing with the demand and supply, we having 7 here and 8 here. Which is the smallest one? 7 is the smallest one. We are placing the 7 here, and cancelling this cell, Okay, next we are having a rest of last element is the 8. because we having a 1 in the cell, 1 in the demand, and also supply we have also 1 in the supply. We are placing 1 here and getting zeros. And coming to the total cost, we are multiplying these elements. 3 into 12 plus 5 in 3 into 12, next 5 plus 5 into 1 plus 5 into 1, next plus 4 into 9 plus 4 into 9. Okay, just forget this, plus 4 into 9 also, plus 4 into 9, next 2 into 15 plus 2 into 15, next 5 into 7, next 5 into 7, plus 8 into 1 plus 8 into 1, getting of 150 is the for the basic feasible solution. Getting of the total cost, how much we got? 150, applying with the row minima method. Thank you, my dear students.